Hey everyone and welcome to Motherhood Loves Womanhood. Today I'll be making a oversized top and it's great for beginners. What you will need is 2 meters of jersey knit fabric, scissors, pins, matching thread and a sewing machine. So let's get right into it. What I did was I folded my fabric in half to get the rectangle, then I folded it again to get a square. I've done this so we can have the fold at the top and at the side, which will allow us to end up with the front and back of our top. So once I had it smoothed out, I got one of my old t-shirts that I like the shape of and length of, just to use as a guideline. So what you do is you fold it in half, making sure it's smoothed out and folded exactly in half. Just line everything up, just so you can use it as a guideline to cut around. Once I was happy with the way my top was folded, I placed it on the fold on, as you can see, the one at the side, not the one at the top, because this is going to be the front and back of our oversized top. I moved it to the side because I do want it to be larger. And now we can start by cutting the neckline first. As you can see, the fabric looks slightly different because I cut mine's too big. So I just used the extra piece of fabric just to show you guys how to cut it properly, because you'll notice that mine's is way too big for where I wanted it to sit, but you don't have to cut it too big. As you can see, you are following the neckline that you already have on a t-shirt, but only making it a bit larger by about an inch. So as you can see, as I'm demonstrating here, you just cut it an inch further away from where your neckline originally is. Once you have done that, you can start by cutting around your top basically. If you are using a long sleeve top as an example, it's probably going to be a bit easier for you, but it's still not hard to do it this way. You just cut around, and then when you get to the arm, if you're using a vest or t-shirt like I use a t-shirt, you just follow that line of where the armhole stops. So, and then you just go along. I wanted my sleeves quite long. I have long arms, so whenever I get my sizing clothes, they never fit me properly. I always have to be just pulling it up a bit more to make it look like that's the style. But I wanted mine extra long because I love long sleeves because I have long arms. And once you've done that, you can get some pins. I love my IKEA pins. I use them for everything. If you've watched one of my other videos, I'm always going on about the importance of pins. But yeah, you just pin down the arms, which are open. You will notice that the top and side is closed because that we cut them on the fold. But you just pin down the arms on each side just so we don't lose the shape of what we've cut out basically, because if it does, it just kind of makes it a bit tricky to get it all aligned again for when we take it to the sewing machine. So if you pin it now and just get it all secured, you can also pin down the sides of the top as well. But if you just pin along the arms, as you can see that I'm doing, it does hold it securely also. As you can see, my neckline was cut way too big, but yeah, you'll notice at the end, but your one will fit way better than mine. Mine one was way too big. But from here, we're just going to sew along the sides and across the arms. And then we're also going to hem the bottom, the neckline, and the sleeves, just so it's all neat and has a nice finish. To complete this section, we're just going to do a basic straight stitch and take our time to go around. When you do get to the curve, just lift up your foot and pivot and keep going, not forgetting to put it back down, as you can see that I've done here. As for hemming, all you have to do is fold about half an inch of fabric and pin around. If you do not have any pins, it's fine, just fold it and iron it so you can keep it in line and keep it straight. And then also do a do a straight stitch to lock your seam, and then you're done. And there you have it. You have made your top. I hope you like it. As you can see, my neckline is way too big, but yours will be smaller if you followed the way I showed, because I didn't show when I did it wrong. But I hope you enjoyed making it. It was quick and easy like I promised. Thank you for joining me for this week's Sewing Wednesday. I'll be putting a next tutorial up in 2 weeks, so check back in then. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss anything. See you.